Okay, I'm just sort of going to make a really quick introduction to the main part of this video because it definitely needs some introduction because it's not going to make any sense whatsoever if I just show you all of the shenanigans. I think one of the best ways to get to know a person is to... Cat. Go away! So I think one of the best ways to get to know a person is to judge them by who they choose to associate themselves with. This is just sort of me hanging out with a couple of my friends, going to the Botanical Gardens at UCR, and it was just sort of a picnic on what was originally supposed to be a rainy day, and that was a potentially disastrous idea, but thankfully it didn't rain. So I'm gonna need to explain a couple of the things we're talking about in this video before I show it to you. We had seen all of these carvings and hearts and people's names and people professing their love into these trees, and it was kind of starting to irk us because it was like literally on every tree in this park. And we decided that there should be some requirement for when you should be for how you should be in love. And at first it was like an age requirement, but then it somehow turned into a height requirement of 8'6", and we decided that the only person in the world who was therefore allowed to be in love was like Yao Ming. So we then decided all of the other things that Yao Ming should do. I think by the end of it, Yao Ming was the Jewish Messiah. Son of God Jackie Chan is what we decided later on Facebook, apparently. The friends in this video are my friends Amanda and Caitlin, who spells her name exactly the same as I do, so it gets very confusing sometimes. You know, one of the people who's going to appear in this video is my friend Amanda, and I didn't want to name any names, but she went ahead and outed herself in a video response to the moving video I made on Axel Obsessed. And she is the artist friend who was supposed to draw me Sykes the Little Dutch Boy in Lederhosen. And I guess she did draw him, she just never showed him to me because she said she was embarrassed by it. Anyway, she made a whole video about it, and it's really funny. And you should check it out because it's over there, or possibly somewhere in here if I decide to make a little thing. This was what we did on Sunday.
There, the camera is on.
Whoa.
Start with the lulls.
Yeah, no, it's muffin eating time. We're talking about how Yao Ming is everything.
Time Lord, he's the doctor!
Yao Ming is injured.
Yes, he's egg.
Does he? That explains why he's good at basketball. He airbends. No.
No, that is where I draw the line.
What?
Yao Ming does not get to go into space.
Yao Ming is that sprinkler.
Yao Ming is king of the smokes. There is a knife.
There's a knife in there?
If the happening happens, we're done. I get distracted by that bow.
I have a bow on top of a bow on top of a bow. Bad man. What is Yao Ming next? Yao Ming is the Jewish Messiah. Yao Ming is a nude? It's one of the signs of the apocalypse. Most of them are stupid things. Like,
You know, like famine and war.
No,
Those are stupid things.
No. It's the garbage disposal.
Bye on Yao Ming. Yao Ming also.
Where you at? Where you at? This better be named what Yao Ming is. Hear nature behind you?
Yeah, nature. I like the airplane in the distance.
Flying metal bird is modeled after God Yao Ming. Why did we pick Yao Ming?
Yeah. Like, let's just hike until we get lost.
You shall not pass!
Through the dark, scary place!
Yeah!
Woo! I want to climb that rock. If it were not for this barbed wire, I could.
Caitlin. This is how a pro does it. This is how Caitlin does it.
Oh, Mexican thunder.
That was fail, Mexican.
Mexican afraid of barbed wire.
A real Mexican doesn't care about the barbed wire.
A real Mexican has better hands than this, I'm sorry. I got white people hands. I want to climb that rock! We got to the rocks!
Sweet.
Woo! We made it to the rocks! It took us like an hour. That rock looks like fun. Whoa!
That rock looks like a mouth all over.
I love that over there is all nature and pretty. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. And then there are all these fucking buildings. And then you can see the goddamn freeway.
Yeah, they look like ants.
They look like ants. No, now I'm video cameraing you. Ha! Ha! I'm video cameraing. It's like infinity. What?
Camera's making out!
Oh. Bam! You're such a badass on that rock. You're bam! It's somewhere in there.
We didn't want.
Thank God for editing software.